Infosys versus TCS versus Wipro. What makes Infosys fundamentally different from the other? आगे बढ़ने से पहले अकम्पनी की क्लिप्स चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर लीजिए, क्योंकि ऐसे बड़े बड़े एपिसोड्स के बहुत छोटे छोटे बाइट साइज इनसाइट्स हम लेके आते हैं अकम्पनी की क्लिप्स चैनल पे। तो करियर गाइडेंस, मेंटरशिप, इवन जॉब्स के लिए अकम्पनी क्लिप्स को सब्सक्राइब कीजिए।
All these companies are good companies. Each will have its own set of clients, its own set of businesses. But there is, what is to me positive is that there is enough business for everyone.
You've invested in 45 plus companies through Axilor and Ventures. Which company excites you the most right now?
Difficult question to answer. So there is a company called Algorithmic Bio. They are using AI to help reduce the cost of diagnostics because they can do batch processing. It's very exciting. They started as in COVID times, but now they've modified the algorithm for any lab works. So it's growing now. I hope that it'll scale up and will reduce the cost of diagnostics across the country. And this is something that India can contribute to the world.
All right. So you have been awarded Padma Bhushan Award, right? So when you got the call for that, what were you feeling? Who did you tell first?
Of course, my family first. And it's very gratifying. What I believe is that such recognitions, at least in my case, makes me work harder because I need to now live up to that recognition.
You have co-chaired at World Economic Forum, right? For at Davos. For someone who have never been there, what actually happened in those rooms? How do global leaders really see India?
Global leaders are actually very optimistic about India. What is very good about Davos is that you can meet the who is who. And because of how Davos is structured, you meet them as a peer. Because only few number of people are invited to be at Davos. So if you are there, you have made it, and everybody is a peer. Everybody is equal. So you can meet them like even heads of state is seen as a peer in Davos.
What does life look like for a billionaire like you, sir, at now?
Lifestyle has not changed that much because I can only travel in one car, right? I can't travel simultaneously in multiple cars. I can sleep in one bed. I can eat only one meal. If I eat more meals, I'll be sick. What I'm saying is, to me, yes, you can afford things, but after a limit, there is no point because you can't use it. And at least for me, what has money meant? It's safety. You don't worry about money. You think about how to now use that money in a responsible way. I believe wealth is a responsibility. So that's what I feel.
So, for a small town people who are coming up, like you were from Trivandrum, right? From a small town, you built a 3.54 billion dollar wealth for yourself as well. So today there is a young person sitting in Trivandrum, Patna, Lucknow, those kind of tier two cities, who want to build the next Infosys. What would you tell them?
You are in a much better place today than I was
That's
because
for
you're
sure.
connected on the internet. You have a mobile phone. Your reach is the entire world. And India is in a much better position than when I passed out, when I was 22 years old, because it's growing much faster. It's more wealthy.
That's for sure, sir. What should they do now?
What they should do, I think, whatever dreams they have, they should pursue that. They should give it everything. Um, when you are young, when you don't have any dependence, that's the time when you can take a risk. When you have a child, when you have children, when you have family, when you have responsibilities, your ability to take risk actually comes down.
Yes.
So I believe that whatever you want to do, whatever you want to try, whatever risk you want to take, that's the point you
Take
can
risk now.
Yes.
That's great.